Welcome to the Rift here. Today we are reviewing the current rank 2 Evelynn. I've noticed this guy does float around the top, top 5 area, but it's rank 1 mental. That's his name. What a name, man. Good. Hey, you gotta have that good mental, rank 1 mental. That's important. Anyways, so yeah, we got a jungle Evelynn. What you would expect. Do remember there actually was a little bit of mid Evelynn going around, and then they nerfed her damage to minions. But yeah, that was kind of broken for a while back in the early days of Wild Rift. Anyway, so we see him starting red, and he's gonna go to his Raptors, and then go to his Wolves, and now he's blue, and then he's doing Scuttle right now. We'll see what he looks to do here. Or rather she, if we're referring to it as the Evelynn. Looking for maybe a gank on the Wukong. She is 5, so she does have that invincibility on. And there we go. She's just gonna grab that up. Wow, and she's actually gonna get a double kill there. That is insane. She's gonna get a double kill, just barely surviving, using the ultimate to get out of turret range. That's pretty crazy. And here she is roaming into bot lane. Just absolute free kills. If you have this macro vision that the If you have this macro vision that the Evelynn has, you can actually get so many free kills just like this. She's gonna try to catch this Katarina. So Katarina just got a double kill, and she actually will pick it up there. Also surviving with like 1 health. That's crazy. Evelynn getting fed early is definitely something to be afraid of. Going for the Krugs here. And Wukong's looking to contest. I don't know if that's the best idea. This Evelynn is super strong. Will she die here? She still has ult, I think. Yeah, Evelynn's gonna pick that up too. Honestly, it's all about just knowing where the fight's gonna happen. If you're a jungler, you need to have that good macro. Basically, just like knowing when fights are gonna break out, where they're gonna break out, and what fights are favorable. Otherwise, you're just wasting your time. Some people think that jungler's not that hard. You just kind of roam around and kill somebody whenever they're overextended. But it really does take a lot of just experience, practice, knowing when to gank. And she's just picking up more kills for free here. She's really fed at this point in the game. So she could pretty much just like, shred somebody down. And she's going to grab another double kill there on the Misfortune Alistar bot lane. Or Dragon lane, I should say. Gragas flashes. Flash E. Okay, Katarina's going in. Katarina picks up the Ziggs. Will the Katarina kill the Evelynn? She probably would have, but the Evelynn ultimate got her away. So that was good. And of course, red team's gonna get dragon there. It's good that Evelynn didn't go down there, because otherwise she would have given the shutdown. Pretty big shutdown she has right now for sure. And is she gonna base? No. First item, by the way, it's gonna be what's it called? Oh, what's that item called with the little ball? It's basically a crit magic item that also provides a little bit of magic penetration, flat penetration. I don't actually remember the name off the top of my head because I don't play a ton of AP champs. Anyways, we got a little bit of an ARAM going on in the mid lane here. Ziggs just barely almost got that Alistar. Evelynn's able to clean it up though. And this Evelynn is just going crazy right now. Level 8.5 nearly. With a ton of kills on the board. And score right now is 9-5, so it's not lost for the red team by any means. Still a close game. And it looks like someone on the blue team wanted to surrender. They might be tilted. I don't know what that was. Definitely interesting. Evelynn's just doing the jungle camps. As a jungler, you gotta remember, do your camps in some downtime, like when there's not really any fights happening, you got a little bit of extra time to do something. Just do your camps. You do them really quickly. There's no point in not doing them unless you have someone on your team who really benefits from getting fed in the late game. Then you could give them some of your jungle camps. But yeah, it's just very important to always make sure you're farming, whether it's a wave or just a jungle. I mean, you are the jungler. You should be doing the jungle throughout the game. And it looks like we got a little bit of a fight breaking down at Baron, or excuse me, the Rift Herald. I was gonna say Baron's kind of early for that. And Katarina's trying to pick up this Evelynn. She will. Katarina right now, very, very strong champion. Not only is the Katarina on the other team like relatively fed, but overall Katarinas are just, if you're a good Katarina, you know, that's a very strong champion right now that you could really take advantage of. Definitely in need of a nerf or something. Evelynn getting a little bit of a scuffle there, but she will get out. Looking for the honey fruits. And she needs to be careful here. Just poking at them with her Q. A little bit of a fight breaking out here. It's looking like they're gonna chase him down. Wukong getting the Guardian Angel proc. Evelynn's just picking up that scuttle real quick. Chasing the Wukong. Yeah, she does not want to let him go. They will grab that, and they will also secure everyone else but the Gragas and the Misfortune. Will Gragas get away? I don't know, but they're taking that dragon. Thank you very much. Gragas just backing out of the fight, it looks like, and that Misfortune looks like she's trying to back up the Gragas, possibly. They're just gonna get collapsed on if they're not careful, though. Yep, here comes Katarina here. They're around the same level, this Katarina and this Evelynn. It really just comes down to Katarina versus Evelynn at this point. They're both probably the most fed on their team. At least one of the most fed, so either of them dies, it's gonna be a big swing in the team fight. Evelynn just picking up the farm here. Maybe going for the one shot on this Morton. She's ulting here for sure to get out. Yep, Alistar coming in. A little bit dangerous. Probably not favorable there for the Evelynn because, I mean, it was a 2v1. I don't know if it was worth diving the EMF. A little bit of jump in the replay here. And we just see Camille get a triple kill. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's not looking good. When a Camille starts to get kills, it's not good at all. She scales very well. Evelynn's gonna have to flash there to get away from the Gragas. Definitely smart there. Better safe than sorry. Not giving away that shutdown is really important. If she still has one, I would assume she probably does. Maybe not. Just gonna do this red buff. See if the enemy team looks to contest. No, they're just gonna give it to her for free.
Rampage. Blue team champion shut down.
Nothing really happening right now. They're just doing the scuttle crab. Not really any big objectives up. Except Baron. They could get ready for Baron. But other than that, they're just chilling. Not really any fights breaking out. Looks like in the mid lane, they're starting groups, so there could be something happening. It's probably just for the Herald. Yeah, the red team obviously just... That was not the best Herald at all. They could have got better value out of that. Placing it in a solo lane or something, not in mid. I guess they just really wanted that mid tower. Alright, we definitely have something happening here. Looks like a fight's about to break out. Let's see how the Evelynn does. Is she gonna try to, like, isolate, kill someone, or what? She goes for some poke damage there. Does get some good damage off, but nothing really comes of it. It was a little risky, to be honest. She might have died there. If she got, like, CC'd or something. Yeah, this Misfortune's just 100% dead. I would be very careful at this point in the game as an AD carry. When the enemy team, of course, has something like a fed Evelynn or like a fed Kha'Zix or something like that.
Red team lost the turret.
It's just too risky. Too much invincibility. Or invisibility, excuse me. And red team trying to surrender now. Somebody's saying no, though. I think they still can win it. It's going to be very difficult, though. Very, very difficult. Yeah, they have about a 10k gold deficit. Definitely not favorable. Evelynn going in right now. Does use the ultimate. Their Misfortune putting in some big damage there with the ult. Not enough, though. And Camille's going to take out that Katarina. Katarina's struggling now in the team fights. Before, she was pretty much dominating for the red team, but the blue team is just getting too far ahead now. Thanks to the Evelynn with all her early ganks. Junglers are really, really important for the late game. Because, I mean, if you don't get your team fed in the early game by getting successful ganks off, then how is your team supposed to perform in the late game? So yeah, very important that the Evelynn did get so many successful ganks, like before the 5-minute mark. And let's see if they end up going for Baron. I feel like they're far enough ahead now that they could force it if they wanted to. Although they may just keep looking for random team fights here and there, which is definitely not bad either. Just trying to catch someone off guard. Looks like they're starting to group up right now. The red team knows that if they don't group, they're just gonna get picked off one by one. So it's kind of a dire position right now for red team because that's the only choice they have. Looks like we do have a little bit of a team fight breaking out. If I were Evelynn, I would get in there, and she is looking to do so. Ziggs ult right there, and that Alistar is gone. Tanky Alistar just gets one shot. Wukong going in, pretty big ult there, but he just can't do enough damage. Blue team is just too tanky. They're too far ahead. They have too many items. Levels are also ahead too. Yeah, and it's just not looking good right now. Evelynn's gonna grab the Gragas ult back, make sure she doesn't take any excessive damage and accidentally get taken out there. So she will get away. And red team still spamming the surrender button, but it's just not working. Somebody on the red team doesn't want to surrender. I don't know who it is. Take your guesses. I think it's probably, I don't know, maybe the Katarina, because Katarina skills, so maybe she thinks she could carry the next team fight. Who knows? But yeah, it's not looking good right now. Evelynn taking out the Wukong. Katarina's grabbing the Jinx there, and actually it looks, yeah, Katarina's gonna grab a triple. If I were the one on the red team that wasn't surrendering, I would probably be the Katarina, just because I know I can scale into the late game and possibly carry, but it's looking, you know, it's looking rough right now. I mean, blue team's got Jinx, blue team has Camille, blue team has Ziggs. These are all very, very good scaling champions. So it's looking a little bit rough for the red team here. We'll see what Evelynn looks to do here. Are they thinking about doing the Baron? Maybe. I don't know. I think if they wanted to, they could force it. Absolutely one shot right there. Evelynn's gonna ult away. Actually, wait, never mind. Nobody got one shot there. It just looked like it. See what's going on here. Chasing down the Wukong. Looks like Camille's got that one. Yep, Camille's gonna take out the Wukong. And they're at a big man disadvantage. So blue team's probably gonna get the inhibitor here. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. Jinx is going for it at least. They want to get that inhibitor ASAP. There it is. And blue team will probably back off here. Yep. Just go secure the drag. Big drag here. Ocean Soul. Or Elder, excuse me. Gragas just gets one shot. Evelynn is so potent at this point in the game. Like, she will one-shot you no matter what, really. And she's gonna take out the Katarina now. They're definitely gonna be able to get this Elder here. It's just free. They killed way too many of the red members. And the rest of them are gonna get picked off here if they're not careful. Yup. Wukong's going down here. Ziggs grabbing the double. And finally, that red team member that wasn't surrendering finally decides to surrender. That's gonna be GG.